The single most important factor about the design of a house is how it is sited and what is the terrain, the topography, what are the climate patterns, what grows there. That one decision determines almost everything about the house. Jim and Janice Taylor were a couple who had retired young, and they lived in Raleigh, and he had sold his design business, a very successful design business. They were both avid sailors, and they loved sailing in the Bahamas. And they found the perfect island that was called Scotland Key. What they were describing was this island that was like paradise, but it was paradise with a dark side. Well, for most of the year, it's a totally beneficent climate, but deal with things like mosquitoes and scorpions and poison trees and hurricanes. The basic design decision of the house was to make it like a typical Bahamian house, which is people live on the second floor. And I decided to make it 3 stories high. Put the living here, put the bedrooms here, and put the cistern and a workshop down below, because the first rule of anything in the Bahamas is that anything breaks as soon as you get it there. Next decision was to make that roof at the top like a big inverted umbrella, like a funnel almost. And that would capture all the rainwater, because the rainwater is used for drinking, for cooking, and bathing. And it shaded the house because in summer it can be very hot. The mosquitoes don't like to fly up 30 feet. We surrounded the buildings with sand so that if a scorpion came overnight, you'd know it came. And we designed it as durably as we could to resist a hurricane. And just as we were about to finish, the worst hurricane in literally a century came to the Bahamas. And it came sweeping through. This was in the year 2000. And we waited out the storm for 3 days because everybody had to leave the island. And, we had put so much effort and energy into this house. It was like almost, having a treasured pet or even like a child. And the thought of this thing being destroyed in the worst hurricane in 100 years was just, it was like having a stone in your stomach. Well, after the 3rd day, a friend of theirs from Florida took his airplane and flew over the island and phoned them from his airplane and said, "Your building's okay." It was very moving.